How's it going today, guys? We got a video for you today, and what it is the game day cards. The game day cards are back, which is exciting because they are a great way to make coins if you can get a steal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we're about to get into that right now. I'm going to go over the cards that have the highest potential of going up in overall, and these ones go up with shots. So we're going to have to look at the players, who they are, and what's their chances of going up by the highest overall, because I feel like there is some cards that at their peak could hit a 90, but what are the real chances of that happening? Let's get into the video. If you are new here, you don't want to miss anything in the future, hit that sub button, notification bell down below so you don't. It really helps with the channel, and it keeps these videos popping up in your feed so you don't miss them when they happen. Let's get into it, guys, and see who could be a 90. Now, the reason I say 90 is because it's more realistic. That's not really an exciting overall with the ones we are getting, but you want to be realistic and, you know, have realistic expectations with these cards. So they start at 84 overall, and to get to a 90, they need to have 6 shots in a game. Who can really realistically hit 6 shots in a game? We will look in that. We'll go over their past games, and we'll look at some stuff like what teams allow the most shots, and are they in this list? So let's start looking at them, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with the Calgary-Edmonton Oilers game and what we can expect out of these two players. So first thing, auction house. What are they selling for, and what could they go to? So game day, Andrew Mangiapane. There's 10 of them up. 13,000 is the selling price. That is a bid price. That is what people are willing to pay for this card. And then we got 35,000. That card's not going to sell. 28,000 by now. 25,000. 20,000 is what someone's willing to pay for this card. And then we got 19,000. So 19,000 isn't bad. 13,000 I like a little bit more. Because remember, 36,000 is what 87 sell for. So that's going to be kind of our guideline, is an 87. So 3 shots is where we'll balance it out on, is this card worth a price or not? So if you're looking at 35,000 plus, you're thinking that they're going to get 7. Let's look at Mangiapane and see what we think. What I'm looking at here is shots per game in every single game he's played this year, and he looks at like a 1, a 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 0, 1, 1, 1. I haven't seen anything 3, 3, 4, 3, but very minimal. A couple of 3s. He's got about 7 3s this year and 1 4, but the rest are 1 2s and 0s. So a better chance, and the most predictable thing to say, is 2 shots is a safe bet. So this card, an 86, is a safe bet. Now the Edmonton Oilers do give up shots, but they are not at the top of shots. There is one game that's at the top of shots, and that's probably the one we're going to cover last. So if you're curious about that, you can just skip right to that, or you can hang out and see what other video. Edmonton Oilers aren't a team that allows the most shots. There are teams in this list that allow the most shots, and we won't get into that. But we're going to go over to McLoud now and see what he is. Because Mangiapane, we've just established that he's about 2 shots. So you can predict that card to be an 86 overall. McLoud played Toronto tonight, which is a team that allows a lot of shots. And he only got 1. So that kind of, like, even though he played a team that allows a lot of shots, if you're only getting 1, it's like, it's tough. Because then when you play other teams that don't allow a lot of shots, but it's a gritty game, he comes through and gets those shots. He has had 4 shots, 5-shot games. As you see here, he played Detroit, got 4 shots, played Philly, got 4 shots. He got 3 shots against Ottawa, and then he's had a lot of 1s and a lot of 0s. So this is a risk card with the potential of 4 shots that can make him an 88, but there's also that chance that he comes out and gets 0 or 1, and he stays an 84, or he stays an 85. So let's check out what his value is, and we'll see if there is any coins to be made. Because right now, Mangiapane, I see him as an 86, and selling at 20K. The risk isn't worth the coins there, where I'm passing on Mangiapane, and I'm not buying him whatsoever. So let's see what McLeod's looking like. There is 7 McLeods up, 40K, 40K, 37K. This card is being priced like it is going to be an 87. Actually, it's priced more like it's going to be an 88. So they're projecting 4 shots, which we just showed he hasn't done this year. So this is a card that is a hard avoid. But if people are buying it at 40K and you pull him, sell him. Because he's not going to get 4 shots. Sorry, he has done it twice this year. So he has done it twice, but people are projecting like this is going to be the game, right? He's played 39 games this year and he's only gotten four shots twice. So do not buy this card like you think he's going to be an 84 overall. This game is an avoid for me unless you can get these cards for 10K a piece. Really, that's what I would pay for Mangiapane and McLoud. I wouldn't go anything over 10K. Then we got Timothy Liljegren of the Toronto Maple Leafs, 19K, 20K. Again, another card that's projected to be an 85 in his pricing. So everyone's saying he's going to get one shot, but he could get 0. Or if he gets 2 and becomes an 86, can you get a little bit of return out of your investment there? This card is a coin toss. Do you want to take that risk? We got to go and look at his shots. What does he get per game? Is there an upside here where we could see him getting 2 or maybe 3 shots? So as we see here, we got Liljegren's track record of shots, and you're seeing 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 0, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 0, 3, 3, 2. Like, he is all over the board. All over the board. So is he a player that you could see come out and drop 4 shots? Very unlikely. Could happen. Very unlikely, though. I wouldn't put a price tag on it happening. Or 3 shots, again, I wouldn't put a price tag on it happening. But could he get 1 or 2? Very realistic, very plausible. If he gets 1, he's an 85, which is where his price tag is at. If he gets 2, he's an 86, which you would make a little bit of coins. So this card is a very medium risk with the pricing, where I would say you could invest in this card and maybe get a return of like 3,000-4,000 coins, 4,000-5,000 coins if he gets 2 shots. So that's where your comfort level comes in. But out of the 3 cards so far I've looked at, this is the only one that I would kind of take that risk on so far. Elia Mikheyev. This one is interesting because Toronto allows a lot of shots. And I mean a lot of shots. They're going to allow 32 shots a game. That's their average. So if Vancouver comes in and starts throwing the puck in net and Mikheyev gets in on that, we've seen him hit 6 before this year. And he's hit 4, he's hit 5 shots this year. So this card could very well be a 90 overall if Vancouver comes out buzzing. Toronto's playing really bad hockey right now, allowing a lot of shots on net. I could see Mikheyev getting 6 shots. He's done it only once this year, so it's a very, very low chance, but it could happen. I have him sitting around 3 shots. As you see here, Mikheyev 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 0, 3, 3. I see him being a 3-shot guy, and maybe he steps up and has a good night. But it all comes down to the price tag, right? It's not what we're hoping they're going to be. It's what can we buy him for, and where do we see him getting to? If the price is higher than what you see him getting to, do not do it. But I see 3 shots, so we're looking at this card to be under 30K if we want to buy it. And we're going to keep saying simple. 24K on a bid, that's not bad. 15K on a bid, if you can win that bid, not bad. 28K, so you can get him 27K. The 27K isn't terrible, right? I think he's going to get 3 shots on net, making him an 87, which brings him up to the 37K. So if you can get this card at 27K, he gets his 3 shots, or maybe 4, then you're looking at 10,000+ coins in profit. This is the first card I would say that looks like it could be a little more expensive, but a good buy, as I think he's going to get 3 shots, become an 87, which is 10,000 cheaper than where this card's at. And if you stay patient, when packs are open Friday, maybe you can get this card for even a little bit cheaper. Okay, Gregory here. 37, 35, 30, 28. Okay, so we know the deal from just looking at Mikheyev. This Gregory card is being priced like he's going to get 3 shots. Let's go look at him, see what we think, and then we'll compare him to who they're playing against. Okay, so we're going to see here 4-1-2-2-2-2, 4-2-0-0-2-0-2-0. Those are his last couple of games of shots. As you're going to notice, I said a couple of 0s. I said a lot of 2s, but I did say a couple of 4s. The 4s are exciting because that gets him up to an 88. And yes, he has had 6 shots on goal this year. So he has the potential to fire the puck a lot, but he's only done it once. And he's only done 4 shots twice. So I'm going to say realistically for this card, you're looking at 2 shots for an 86 overall, stay under 20K. I wouldn't go anywhere over 15K if you're looking to make coins off of this card. But that's a risky 15K because he could get 1, he could get 0. But I would not plan on this card ending up getting higher than an 86 overall. Now, next up is a young, exciting player, Cole Perfetti. I'm expecting this card, when I look it up in price, to be about 40K. And the reason I say that is because he's got 4 games with 5 shots, and he's gotten 1 game with 6 shots, and a lot of games with 3 shots. And then also you see here, just in his last 12 games, he's got 4 games with 4 shots. So this card to me so far is the best card in this for the highest overall. I see him getting 4 shots, maybe 5 against Ottawa. If Winnipeg comes out and they're just peppering the puck on net, I see 4 or 5 shots, and that puts him at an 88, 89. And he's hit 6 before, so could he get there? Maybe. Really good game at 4 shots, bringing him to an 88. So with that being said, what is his price tag? I'm expecting a big number. 25,000, 24, 21,900. I think that 21,000's got to be a buy. I definitely see this kid getting 2 shots on net, which would cover the cost of him. I think that's a buy. I'm going to wait for Friday, because if this is how they're pricing, maybe I'm going to be greedy here, and I'm going to hope that when Friday everyone starts ripping their packs, his price tag comes down a little bit into like the 15 range, just to get me more of a wiggle room and a cushion, because he's definitely going to get 1 shot. He will definitely be over 1 shot, giving him 85, definitely be over 2 shots, giving him 86. I want to make as many coins as I can, so I'm going to wait and get this card on Friday, maybe when we can get like a 15K out of it. But this card is very surprising with how low it is, and he is definitely the greater upside for a lower floor, where I see him getting to a 4-shot, 5-shot game. And I'm going to start with Jake DeBrusk in this game, because this game I like. Montreal and Boston are among the teams that allow the most shots on net. So this is actually a good game to pick, because both these teams are most likely going to allow a lot of shots. It's just who's going to be taking them and who's going to allow the most, and which one of these 2 players do you believe in the most. 27,000, 27,000. So again, we're pricing this card out to be 87. So we're hoping for 3 shots out of Jake DeBrusk. Something that's definitely in the realm of possibilities, especially against Montreal, who gives up a lot of shots. Little bit of a rivalry between these teams, so it could happen. Let's go look at what he's got for shots the last couple of games, and one just sold right in front of our eyes. So we got a DeBrusk here: 1, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2.5. I have him at 2.5. So it's because they're playing against Montreal, I'm going to nudge him up to the 3. He's hit 4 a couple of times, so could he nudge to the 4 and get 88? Maybe, but I'm going to stay conservative here and say he gets 3 shots for an 87 overall, which is right around where he's being priced. 87 overalls don't really crack a lot of lineups right now. If he cracks yours and you want to do it, go ahead. But I would probably spend those coins elsewhere and improve your team elsewhere. This card is being priced at an 87. If you can get it under 23K, 22K, like if you can get one under 20K, I say you got to steal. But if you can get one under 23K, I'd say there's room. It's risky, but there's room, and you're going to make some profit on the fact that I'm pretty sure he's going to get 3 shots, because Montreal just allows a ton of shots. Sean Monahan has been playing very well for Montreal. He's been active with the puck, and you see it here: 3 shots, 3 shots, 1 shot, 4 shots, 4 shots. So just in 5 games, I would comfortably say he's going to get 3 to 4 shots. With Boston being one of the teams that allow the most shots in the league, I would almost confidently say he's going to get 3 to 4 shots. So with that being said, Sean Monahan should be 35, 40K, 30K, 30K, 5K, like it, 28K. Again, another great card. If you can get this below 25,000, which again, wait for Friday, they will drop down. I think this is a good buy. I see Sean Monahan getting to an 87, 88. Very good buy. I think he's the second best card overall wise, because I really do see Elia Mikheyev maybe hitting that 90, because he's done 6 shots before. Can he do it again against Toronto, his old team, and a team that lets up a lot of shots? I feel like Mikheyev will be buzzing around the puck, throwing it on net, trying to get a goal, trying to get anything. Feel like maybe he'll want to show his team that, you should have kept me. And that's why I think Elia Mikheyev will be a 90, guys. And he might be the best buy if you can get him for cheap enough. But keep an eye on Mikheyev, keep an eye on Monahan, and keep an eye on that Cole Perfetti card, because he is not being put up for anything at all right now. And you might be able to get a steal for a good buy. those are the game day cards, guys. That's how you can use them to make coins. Again, they're not the most exciting cards because they're not going to go up in a high enough overall to make your team or to be very good towards your team. So what we're using them for is it's kind of like a little bit of a gamble to make yourself some coins, right? I see Sean Monahan. I see him getting 3-4 shots. So if you can get him under 25K, you're making coins. Elia Mikheyev, I feel like he's going to light the Leafs up with shots. Old team, a little bit of a rivalry there. Vancouver's playing great. The Leafs allow a lot of shots. It is set up for Mikheyev to be a 90 overall with 6 shots. I think that is going to be the steal of these game day cards. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section down below who you're going to buy and who you're hoping for a big game. But until next time, guys, ciao, ciao.